boys are all simple. Maybe don't let it go at that. But there are a lot of...
CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making...
I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Not the boys are all simple.
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bugged. Using electrodes implanted into its muscles.
Some are hard to found signals with ultrasound sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
Out from these cells can be used to control
Different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
Powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each other
that
and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here,
doing it,
it
and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I have 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates robot wirelessly. The team plan to use their robot brain power. New pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although, hopefully not. Ironic, isn't it? It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Are you insane? Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder, but
he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Would you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Close your eyes. I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. cumulative hangover will literally kill me. Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger? Would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger?
Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl!
No,
She was a
Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers. Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl!
No, Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers. Ironic, isn't it?
Which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder, but
But he drinks a lot, so...
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder.
But he drinks a lot.
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Handle.
When they're dead, they're just hookers.
The thermostat's becoming sentient. Oh God, that's how maximum overdrive started. That's how maximum overdrive started. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid. Yeah.
What? What? Oh! What was in this shit?
Yeah, what was in this shit, man? Anyways, welcome everybody to another Drunk News Report. We've got a bunch of fun stuff and things of subjects to go over. If you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll in the Saitama chats. We will get to that in just a second, but let's let in our lovely guests that we have so far. If there's anybody who wants to join us, please join us. I put it in the chat, the link. Obviously, if we don't know who the fuck you are, or you try to come in here with a weird name, we're not going to accept you until we figure out who you are. But if you've been a someone who's been on our stream before, please join us. We have a bunch of fun stuff to go over today. So let's get in to bring in our guests, and we'll get to the side of my chats and say hello to y'all. All right, folks, how are you doing today?
Surviving, you know. Had a pretty rough day,
hear-
actually.
Oh, well, hopefully
I
we'll
hate
make it
Excel. I hate Excel.
I
Can I
hate
just say it
using
again?
Excel.
I hate using Excel.
Yeah, me
I
too.
just-
I'm on the same page with you.
That's why I
It's
go with
such a-
4XL or 5XL.
It's so frustrating to use.
Well, there are new versions of the same type of documents in that format that you can use, so you don't have to use Excel anymore. But yes,
tell that to my employer.
No, oh, god damn it! You have to go through it because they want you to use that format. Yeah, or that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I get you. I understand that completely.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, if you don't have to
They
actually
switched
work
me
for
to a
clients,
totally new workload today, Al. So now I'm working with. Do you know where I work?
Yeah, I know who you work for.
Yeah, so I'm no longer doing one set of things. I'm doing a totally different set of things now, and there's a whole lot of manual calculations in it that are all supposed to be done through Excel spreadsheets.
I work
it's
for
like,
the same
oh
asshole
my.
6 months of the year. It
So-
pisses me off.
Yep.
That's all I have to say about that. But
Okay,
the good
so-
thing
But anyway.
is, in 5 more months, I'll be done working for them, and I can start earning money for me.
So hopefully we're going to distract you today
Yes, please.
from the idiocracy of your life.
Yeah, we definitely got
Everybody here and in the Saitama chats. Let's hope that we give you lots of stuff to laugh about.
Yes, to be honest with you, I'm hoping for a laugh or two. I almost didn't come in, but I said, no, fuck it. I usually get a laugh that might change my humor.
And especially for drunk news, we always have lots of fun for drunk news. So please somebody buy us me a shot to do on stream. And then we have a Doctor Who, and they're my personal doctor throughout history, and they are always patching me up and fixing me up. So welcome. We have the Harry Warp, and they saw the pizza vending machine on how is it made. This is not the same vending machine that was on that, Harry, and we'll go into that, but that's not the same one.
You're saying there's more than one pizza vending machine?
Yeah, literally, there's multiple. The one we're going over today is the Las Vegas one from a 5-star Michelin restaurant chef that put out their own one in Las Vegas, and that's what we're going over today. I made the mistake 2-3 weeks ago of not having a pizza thing on this stream, and you people yelled at me for not having a pizza. So we're gonna do a pizza.
How the hell did you not have pizza?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a pizza subject every single Wednesday for this. And today is International Change Your a Pet's Life Day.
A pet's life. Yes. Yes. And I made a comment related to that, but we don't have to read that out or anything. Please don't. But
okay.
I have some personal family experience with trying to change a pet's life. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right. So we have our Skitsma Crasher, and they are our channel sponsor. So here we go by playing their commercial. We always have to do this. And we have a Demons of the Orb. We have a Reader of the Pains. We have Mangoes that said they are subbing by and blah, 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 and stuff and things and stuff. We totally understand that. If there's a way for you to jump in here or if you're still listening, Mingo, go ahead and put some of that stuff in the Saitama chats. once again, like I always do, if you send money to the Mangoes, I'll do shots for the donation to her. They use a spreadsheet for work and explicitly said it. Okay, yeah. Well, I hate the formatty thing, bobbers, we have to do for. Yes, we totally need more pizza, and yes, pizza, exactly, Timoli. So, anyways,
So
if you've not,
Slim,
yes,
for every shot you're going to do tonight, I'm going to do a hot knife. Just let me know how many.
sweet, awesome, yes, and that's what we're doing for Small Human. We're trying to raise money for Small Human to get their stuff. So the Ollieman said they will do a hot knife, and I will do a shot when money's donated, and the Mango is going to let us know when that it happens, because they will be in the side missions. I wish you could be here on stream with us. And yesterday I understand IRL is way more important, but next time we need to make sure that you're gonna hopefully be on with us when we go over the food stuff, because I want my Mango to be here for when we go over food, because I want you to laugh at all the stupidity that I find, and or to tell us things and stuff about all of the dishes that we find. So anyways, let's keep blowing on. I'm not going to look at the poll yet, because I believe the first thing we're going to get into is the pizza vending machine, because I usually do not put one of the subjects on the poll, because I already know exactly which one I want to start with, and that is going to be the pizza. So let me just get back into opening this the right way and then moving this over. I have to open up things and stuff. So give me just a second, and we're almost there. And the first thing we're going to get into is, there we go, it'll open now, is the pizza vending machine in Las Vegas. So here we go. Give me a second to share, and we will blow from there, whatever. So here, I have tried Las Vegas pizza vending machine, so you don't have to. Is the whole thing. So here we blow. How can you truly know if you dislike something without giving it a try? This is my motto in life, is what this person says. So they were in Vegas for a conference, and they decided to go to the vending machine and pull this stuff out. So let's get to where they try this. Ah, Jeebus, don't tell me I can't do it from here. Why can't I do it from here? Ah, you suck balls. Okay, so what they said was, it was just depressing. Somehow the outside of the lava hot, the outside was lava hot, except for the inside was cold. The zesty sauce from my previous pizza experiences was nowhere to be found. The mozzarella cheese was sad, blobbed, and staring at me almost like a scared puppy dog's eyes when it's crying for help. I thought there was going to be a way for us to see him trying this other than me going to another thing. But anyways, you think that all of the fancy AI gadgets and all this stuff and things will be able to make this a wonderful thing. But it literally is in the middle of like a casino, I think is where it's at. And it is just a horrible experience from all of the research that I've done in the past. So there you go. There is. If you want bad pizza and you are in Las Vegas, go look this up and go check it out. Yeah, let's pizza exactly similarly. All right, so let me check out what we have for the poll, and we'll go from theirs. Let's see, what is at magnetic ink tattoos, water ball, magic balls, and heating gel. So I'm gonna give it like 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Let me look at. Well, I don't need to go there to look at it. Let's go here and go to our news and see if there's any funky news things that we want to get to before we get into our poll. Let's put it that way. Come on, Beavis and Butthead. There we go. Okay. We can easily show that first. Yeah, screw it. Let's go ahead and show this while we're still waiting for a couple more people to vote in the poll. So if you're not voting in the poll, please vote in the poll. But we have a thingy mobobber percent full scale life size inflatable space station that NASA is testing. So here we blow with.
We were just here at Marshall Space Flight Center just about 100 days ago doing our most recent subscale burst test. That one had a blanking plate integrated into it. On this one now we have 2 blanking plates integrated. Our team has moved incredibly quickly to iterate on this design, make improvements, and build a full-scale article. This work is really important because we're changing how we're able to put habitats in space. For example, life will achieve 1/3 of the volume of the ISS in one launch, where that previously took 10 to 15 launches to achieve that same volume.
And we believe that having the ability to build space stations together with our space transportation systems and bring those together into an ecosystem allows us to find things that we can't discover on Earth. We think about creating an end-to-end.
I don't think I'd be safe in a balloon in space.
Enable
meteorites.
Yeah, there is so much space debris. That, yes,
well, in orbit,
correct.
Yeah. But even just if you were traveling someplace, micrometeorites are a thing.
And
right?
Space debris and a handful of other things. There's so many weird questions that we don't know about this yet. It sounds really, really awesome, but can we actually do it? I don't fucking know.
Like I could see it for maybe a habitat on a planet because you might be a bit safer if you weren't traveling. Right, but if you're moving at any type of speed at the same time, holy shit!
Yeah, no. If you did this on like a surface of a thingy-mabobber, the pseudo atmosphere and most planets don't have the atmosphere that we have, but there is deflections and ways and things and stuff that most planets now do have a deflection system around them, some way, shape, or form. So yes, if you landed on Mars, let's just say, even though I don't know how we can stand the heat, but it's not being bombarded by meteorites and debris like it used to be.
Doesn't Mars get winds upwards of 1,000 miles an hour?
Yeah, and then the heat and blah 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 yakety schmackety. So
Maybe
I guess I don't
Venus.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly 100% exactly where they would use this, but here we blow. Just let's listen a little bit more.
We think about every industrial revolution that's come before us has really positioned us for now, for this new age.
Soft goods have a previous track record in low Earth orbit, actually. They had put up a inflatable airlock. Following that, there was 2 prototype modules called Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. Shortly after that, the Bigelow Expandable Activities module. So we're trying to continue that trend with Sierra Space.
The ability for Sierra Space and ILC Dover to place a blanking plate inside the soft goods shell is the next generation technology. Those blanking plates aren't just for windows. We can place on there antennas. We can put another airlock on there. We can have radiators, solar arrays, robotics. We are going to demonstrate to the world that Sierra Space is the leader in soft goods habitation.
The full-scale unit behind me here is really comprised of 2 main components. We have our metallic ground support equipment, and then...
Okay, let's see what they say that the balloon part of it is made out of.
The soft goods. The core is 18 foot tall, and the diameter is 27 feet. We do what we refer to as sleeving, and that sleeving is where you basically...
Wait. We got to see that way slower. I'm sorry, y'all, but no, we have to see this at this speed. And then I'm going to do this without her talking. Yeah, let's watch the sleeving happen in slow speed. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just watch that up close. Bow chicka bow wow. That's what space sex looks like. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I
That's
did
just the
that to you.
application of the giant condom, though, isn't it? That's not
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
sex.
yeah. That's just the application of the condom, not the. But anyways, let's keep going on.
The soft goods over the top of the core today feels a lot like the culmination of all the subscale tests that we've done, really leading to this full scale test.
So our ultimate burst pressure test day is really
Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. Blah blah blah. Yakety schmackety. Let's go ahead and end the poll. I have that somewhere. Where did I, there it is. We're gonna end the poll. So we have the magic ink tattoos. We have magic balls, and then home heating. And we'll go
They're
in
full
that
of magic
order.
balls.
Just wait until you figure out or get fingered by them. Anyways, we'll talk about that in a second. So let's get into. I don't need that opening. Thank you. Get to here and open up. So here we blow. Magic ink and how it works. Magic ink, rewritable tattoos are about to change tattooing forever. So what they're doing is, like, see on the left, there's no smoke coming out of the dragon's mouth until you add light to it, and then all of a sudden, this will appear, and then, yeah, the fire coming out of the mouth. But then once you are in the dark, that will disappear again. So
That's cool.
We're using tattooing ink that will, like, it's here's the best example of just by putting different light fields or light spectrums on it will cause it to reveal itself, and then different light spectrums will also make it go away, and or it being in the dark for so long. And this is an amazing thing for not just to be fun. It's also a great thing if you have different mental disorders or you have a skin condition where you shouldn't be out in the sun for so long because of blah, 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 yakety schmackety. If you had a tattoo to where you were getting too much UV exposure and it started lighting up, just like what we've talked about for sugars in the body and a couple other things that will cause your tattoos to change color. It's for health, not just for the fun of this bullshit, but it's also for health situations to get to have people with different disorders to be able to be aware themselves personally about their different medical conditions. Because one of the major problems that we have with medical conditions is you don't want to believe that you're dealing with a problem, right? And especially you have like diabetes and a couple other things. When you start delving into not being healthy, you immediately, your brain wants to tell everybody that you're okay. An example of this would be like from people with schizophrenia and things like that. They're on their medication for months straight, and then all of a sudden they feel fine, and then they decide to not take their medications anymore, and then they go back and slip back into them having the problems because their medication, if they take it long enough, it takes like 1 week or 2 weeks for that to actually get out of the system for them to start So for a while, they feel like they are cured, and that's not how that works. So part of this could be a thing that people could go through to give themselves more recognition of when they've been out in the sun too long, and or these certain things and they're being taken to their body that they need to pay more attention to. Hey, little wolf, it is amazing to see you. We're hoping that you're doing amazing and everything is going wonderful in your existence with your lovely lady. Let's keep blowing on. So part of this, again, is different light spectrums make these things glow and turn up and then again go away in different ways. This is a cute magic trick or a trick, but again, we can be using this for health reasons. So, like, say for some reason you're staying out in the sun too long and you may get heat stroke or something, right? Then your tattoos are going to glow. And then once you get away from that, then they'll go away and then you know that you're being safe. Or maybe when you see these start glowing, you're like, oh, I need more water, right? Because I'm in a heat situation or I'm in a negative below zero situation. And these do different things at different times because of being in different situations.
I've been tattooing almost 3 decades and I've never seen anything like magic ink, man.
Probably the most mind-blowing technical innovation in tattooing I've seen. It's fascinating.
It gave itself its name. When we first saw it, it felt like magic. It was magic. And so this is magic tattooing. This is magic ink.
When I first heard of magic ink, it kind of shocked me a bit. Like, I really couldn't believe that that's actually a thing.
When I heard.
So what I want to talk about right quick before we get further into this is very at the beginning of infant stages of all of this. Is this safe? I don't know. I don't know whether this is FDA approved versions of this ink yet, and I have looked up a handful of different studies, and some people say this is bullshit and people shouldn't be using this, and I have other people that are saying that this should be. So do not get this before doing research or asking me or a handful of other people first what this is exactly happening, because I 100% don't know why this is happening other than light spectrums are causing these things to appear and disappear. When you find a new technology that has just come out like this, I usually wait a couple years before I get it done to me, and I talk to many professionals before I have it done. Yes, did I get tattooed with a bunch of UV ink that technically wasn't FDA approved? Sure. Have I gotten cancer in those places? No, because I did the research in that for that company, and I had my homegirl do it as well, and we both thought that it was safe. Maybe in the future, am I going to get cancer in those places? I don't fucking know. But that's why do your research, wait till these things have been on the market for a handful of years, and that's why we're talking about that now. And in the future, if I find out this is safe, we will talk about that and let you know that this is a thing that you should do, especially if you're prone to getting skin cancers. If you can get a tattoo on certain places of your body and you notice they're glowing after a while, maybe you need to get out of the sun, or maybe you need to start putting on more sunscreen, right? Or something like that. This is a preemptive thing. Not just exactly to be a fun thing for people to get. This is a medical reason that people can be getting these things. And that's why we're talking about it today for sure. Okay, so let's see. What is one of the next things? The next thing was magic balls, I believe.
Yeah, I think you said that, yeah.
And I know we all want magical balls. But that's not exactly what we're talking about today. And then doctor asks me, as my professional physician, do I have any tattoos? Motherfucker, you've seen my taint tattoos. God damn it. You're my doctor. You've seen every inch of me. What are you talking about, pretending that you've not seen the the cornhole in my cornhole. Jesus Christ. He's seen the insides of me and he pretends that he's not seen the internal tattoos I have. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. I love you, Doctor. You're so awesome. All right, so let's blow on to this. So there's magic balls that are being installed by drones as a revolutionary thing for US power grid. So what they're doing is they're putting these balls that are being installed by drones near different parts in the power line systems. And the reason they're doing this is because they're called Hemedal power, which is rolling a unique technology that forms the shapes of spheres on power lines, which it increases capacity by 30%. So somehow these electrical balls or these balls that are being put down power lines are actually making it so they can produce 30% more electricity through power lines. Let's go ahead and watch this amazing, beautiful thing. Okay, so here we blow. So there's the drone. The drone is right here, and it is actually installing these balls on the power lines. So instead of in the middle of winter or in the middle of butt fucking nowhere, I get people don't want robots to replace people, but when you have things that need to be done in the middle of nowhere, or it's most likely going to harm somebody who's going to install these things more than a dumbass robot doing it. And once again, remember, folks, a team still has to watch this happen. It's just there isn't drones that just drive themselves right now. There's supposed to be an operator. There's supposed to be a team that goes there and says this needs to be put in this place, and then after it gets put in, they have to prove that it was installed properly. So there's still a handful of people that have to be involved in this process. So anyways, let's watch this. So then it puts the ball on the line, and then it closes it.
Can't hear you over the video music. It's real loud.
So it's installing it, and it's putting it on the line, and then I think it has somewhat of a tester, but there still has to be somebody else that tests it as well.
Oh, there's somebody driving that drone too. Yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, and so there's somebody driving the drone. There's also a team that's sitting around making sure this happens. So we're not just getting rid of humans. We are making it so there are more jobs for people to help us get a better range of electricity through these power lines. And it says the sensor can be operated in a temperature range of -40 degrees to 248 degrees Fahrenheit, which is currently working in 30 utilities in 16 different countries. So they're already doing this as a energy saver, and it takes a whole crew to do this. This is not just one person that does all this bullshit. It is a whole crew that does it. So there is that thing about magical balls. I know you folks wanted it to be more about me showing off how I could put magical balls inside of me or something like that. But I saw the hole in your hand. Yeah, exactly. God damn it, Doctor. Anyways, thank you, Beck, for becoming a member. This is what we do for new members, even though you are not a new member, but you resubscribed. But here is the... Yeah, and Harry has a great point. Power companies have a horrible time at finding enough line workers because
Oh yeah.
it's so dangerous and a lot of people don't want to do it. And they're not trained enough because they didn't go to school for blah, 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 yakety schmackety to get them to be part of that. It's okay. No worries. Okay. So anyways, Beck and Little Wolf. And so, if somebody wants me to do a shot, send money to the Mangoes, and then Mangoes will let me know that we're doing shots. God damn it. I should not have shared all the fetish photos that I did. God damn it, Schismacrasher, you fucker. So anybody who got a membership from Schismacrasher, please let him thank him. Thank you so much, Schismacrasher, for giving 5 gifted memberships. You're amazing, like always. And then
super nice.
Billy Boy Blue says, shots, you say? So that means that I'm going to be getting a shots thing very soon. I'm pretty sure that that's going to happen.
I got one of those memberships. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mango got one. Lucifer got one. Doorknob got one. And Readers of Pain got one.
Okay. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you.
Cool.
No, it doesn't mean 5 shots. God damn it, Harry. I'll take a shot for it for sure. But Doctor
5 new memberships? I'll do 5 hot knives for 5 new memberships.
No. Well, sure, if you'd like. I'm going to do 2 shots for that. But Doctor Who said they have photos of me without tattoos. And before they can do that, we're going to go ahead and do this. I'll show you photos of me 10 years ago for a fetish photo shoot that we did. And if you're not my friend on Facebook, you have not seen this yet. But we'll go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to show this. Give me a couple seconds to... Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. There's too many fucking hot people on my feed. Anyways, let's blow on to this. So here we go. Yeah, I'll share it this way. You're welcome, everybody. Here is a fetish photo shoot that I was doing when I was a young teen. That is me 10 years ago.
You were a young teen 10 years ago?
A fetish photo. No, I was not a teen. I was in my 30s 10 years ago. But that's what I looked like 10 years ago. And I do have white face tattoos. It's really hard to see, but I do have my face tattooed at this time. I know you have photos of me before that. So let's go like this. And then let's see. Oh, I guess I can go here, maybe? I don't know. No, I went to the wrong thing. Let's go back to that one. And then the profile. There we go. So this weekend we're doing the Colorado Motorcycle Expo. But there's that one I showed. But then... And luckily I showed the bottom of it. Anyways, there's the other photo of me during a fetish photo shoot. So yeah. All right. Now that we showed me as a young person, we're doing shots. Yeah, I fingered that we were doing shots. So anyways, what's the third thing? I'll figure it out in a second. It's okay.
Almost time to get a broom.
If anybody wants to join us, please do that because that would be amazing. But I think we're doing the home cooling gel next. I'm gonna open that link right now, but then we're gonna do shots. And then we'll get to things and stuff and things. Shots, that's what we're doing. I forgot. So cheers, bro. Shot. Oh, I have to do 2. Well, thank you, Mango. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 shots because we've already got stuff and things. And So, anyways, cheers, Luis, Lanche Skull, all of the above.
I gotta get some hot knives ready, I guess. I said I'd do 5 for the memberships.
Yeah, I would just only do 5. I wouldn't do the 8. So we did that. We did that.
Well, I did 5 just before the show started.
Oh, man. I smoked way too much before, and I didn't know that. God damn it, fucking doctor. Yeah, well, fuck it. We'll show. Okay. We're gonna do this for the fuck of it. No. Send me the link for that video, doctor, of you making me turned into a non. Send me the link of the video. Okay, so anyways, here's another shot we're gonna do. God, are you fucking ketamine me, Skits? Did you do 5 more gifteds?
Did he? Oh shit. Okay, I'm breaking up more hot knives.
Okay, so doctor, send me the there you below. Yeah, here you below. All right, so we're gonna watch this before we get into, and I'm gonna speed this up. Obviously, we have to speed this up a little bit. And then here we blow. So this is what we're gonna watch while I'm doing shots. And Harry Warp says more shots. I don't know if that's exactly included, but here we go. So here we blow. Here is Doctor Who turning me into a normal. Let's put it that way. It's the best way to say that. Jesus Christ. No, I did the shots. We have still a couple more. I love the hairdo. So
All right. There was 10 gifted memberships. I got 10 hot knives there.
Okay. So anyways, here's Doc turning me into a normal. You are the worst, Doc, totally. Okay. I still have a whole bottle, so give me a second, we'll do more.
Slim, just in case these kill me, you know how to call the ambulance here in Canada, right?
What was that again?
I said, just in case these kill me, you know how to call the ambulance here in Canada, right?
It's 011, it's 12, it's 11-11.
It's still 911, but
I know.
I don't know how you dial our country code at the same time.
Oh my Jeebus, this is so fucking funny. Okay, as soon as he gets rid of my throat tattoos, then we'll stop this. But Jeebus Christ, this is fucking hilarious. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much, Doctor, for making me look like a normal. Anyways, I hope you got a lot of views out of that. What are we doing next? Oh yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burp the mic.
Sure you did.
Remember, I can't close those flaps. So as soon as I want to burp, or as soon as my body wants to burp, I technically can't control that. So thank you all very much. We still got a handful of people. So MIT breakthrough is cooling homes without electricity. So normally, like how an AC unit works, right, is it takes in hot air and it pseudo makes it cool, and then it sputters out all the hot air, keeping in cooler air, or making, so it's this weird ejection, intaking and then ejecting of hot air. Now it's pretty much like passive cooling. Yeah, you're right, Harry. So here we blow. The way that this is happening is they're using an aerogel that can cause passive cooling. So in towers in the Middle East, to sleeping porches of America are ripe with passive cooling, which is the architectural marvel. Let's see. This is the way that we're going to beat climate change, and it's called the ICER, which is a solution that combines insulated cooling, evaporation, and radiation together, and does not push out more heat than it takes in, which is like what a AC unit. So it is like a solar panel. Instead of generating energy, it cools. And the ICER's three-pronged approach leverage of principles of thermodynamics to outsmart heat is an insulation, evaporative cooling, and irradiative cooling coming together in a neat package, promising to shake up cooling habits. So it's an aerogel instead. And so you put that inside of these little systems, and what it's doing is it's throwing hot air in through it, and it will evaporate itself to make coolization happening outside of it. But then also, when nothing is happening to it, it will also regenerate itself per se. So instead of allowing heat, okay, let's put it this way. It's a material that traps air, and it's a conductor for infrared radiation, which is allowing the heat to pass through it and not expel it to make the radiation or the expellation of heat. It's taking it in and then passing it through it, causing a cooling system that's effectively eco-friendly and energy efficient. So that is the aerogel cooling systems that they're trying to figure out by putting it inside of a unit, which would be an AC unit. And it can be a lot smaller than the AC units that they have nowadays for these things and stuffs and mabobbers. Okay. Let's see. What is the next thing you mabobber? Oh, the bamboo water towers. Let's get into this right quick. How many hot knives have you done there, sir? Okay, all right. Billy Boy Blue. Yes, it totally does sound made up for sure. I totally agree with you as well. But if you've not done research into aerogels, then it does sound very sus. But this system, the aerogel is fucking amazing at holding in heat and transferring it to cold. One of these days we'll get further, we'll delve deeper into that. But today I don't have enough energy for us to keep going further and further and further. I've been working my arse off the last couple of days to get ready for the motorcycle show we're doing this weekend. And then I was working a festival Saturday from 3:30 p.m. to midnight. And then Sunday, I worked from 3:30 till 9:30, emceeing, hosting, doing sideshow, and making sure that while I was downstairs with all the beautiful aerialists to not get overexcited. Anyways, so and I haven't had a day off, so I am sorry for hitting the microphone. I'm sorry if that made a noise. I am pseudo exhausted, but let's go ahead and do a couple more shots.
Hit the microphone again because it made absolutely no noise.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad.
You might not be using the microphone you hit, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I have the fucking what's it called set up, so it shouldn't make noise if I hit it. I have the gate. My gate is set up pretty high, so it shouldn't make noise if I'm not throwing noise into the microphone per se. And that's why hopefully you don't hear when I put down my beer and type. You shouldn't hear that supposedly. But well, anyways, so that's a part of it. Mango, is anybody sending you more money for us to do shots to help with the little one? And I know I don't need to say this on stream, but Mango, I cannot help out until after I do my show this weekend. I have to make sure I just have barely enough money to get through this weekend's shows because I don't get paid or we don't make all the monies out until we sell all the stuff. But I still need to get down to Denver. I still need to set up and I still need to do things before. And then I may be getting a hotel room down in Denver for Saturday night. And you need, after paying for the hotel, you need $100 or $150 just to have in your bank as a deposit in case you fuck up the room and stuff and things. But Mango, I will be helping out after we get done with this weekend. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. And I don't even know what's going on anymore. We have the bamboo water towers. So let's blow onto that. And the reason why we're going over this is because this is fucking amazing that this is happening for these communities in Africa. Because a lot of places right now do not have clean water and or ways to get clean water. And this is a way to get clean water. And that's why we're going over this. So they are building cheap bamboo towers that collects 100 liters of water a day through condensation. So there's these amazing bamboo water towers that they're stretching over a type of, it's not silk, but it's something else. And let's see exactly what they say. And it collects 100 liters of water a day that is clean water that everybody can fucking drink in these African villages where they don't have potable water most of the time. So millions of people can now drink clean water 6 hours out of the day instead of dying of dehydration. And it's very, very
dysentery.
Yeah, and it's
I think that's what you get when you drink bad water is dysentery, and it will dehydrate you badly. Exactly.
Yeah, and a handful of other thingy-mabobbers as well. So this is clean water that's coming from condensation out of the atmosphere that they're putting into a tank. And if you keep using that quickly, which of course you're going to use that in a society, then now you have things. And Ethiopia is the main culprit of not being able to have all of these clean resources. Here's bro, God, bad luck out. So what?
Kids just bought another 5 memberships to bastard.
God damn you. Anyways, so the
can't do 5 more hot nuts right now. I can't stop coughing right now. I'll get them though. No, I promise you, I will do them tonight sometime.
Or we can do them tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Anyways, so what they're doing is they're providing. There are multiple companies right now that are doing this, that are causing these things to be put in places that have no electricity, no running water, toilets, or showers. And in these instances, if we can put these things in, women and children can now have these things. Instead of them walking miles in the insane heat to go take water out of these places, which are most of the time contaminated, and bring them back to the community. And you still have to boil them and then unheat them and blah, blah, blah. Where this thing gives you actual from condensation getting pulled into these reservoirs or wherever they're putting it into, it actually becomes a cold water not freezing cold or not any cold that the Americas or Americans and Europeans understand, but it's not a boiling hot water that they get. And you can go ahead and boil it after this. Why not? Fuck it. Just go ahead and boil it and then let it cool down and then drink it. But it's all potable water that they can get from these towers now, which gives them access to having. And here we go. And this is showing exactly what's going on. So the netting around the bamboo structures causes condensation to build upon these little nets. And then they all drain into a water portable resource. So now there's a well that's down there. So this little thing under here is a well that goes 20 feet down. Let's read it, right? The tower can produce about 25 gallons of clean water a day and is intended to be owned and operated by the villages themselves, not the government. So a community can have one of these built, and actually there's like 3 different charitable organizations that are going around Africa and putting these in for free to these communities. So these communities are actually having these things put in for free, and then they're explained on how to maintain them. So now they can go for very, very cheap and get these bamboo things and or replace this netting for nil amount of money, because it's not an expensive process. Sorry. The materials are not expensive to replace in case there is a problem. And even if there's holes being put in this, it still can get gallons of water a day until they're able to replace this. So let's watch this video. I'm so glad that we're figuring this out for fucking other cultures so they can get all this stuff for free and they can make sure they maintain their ways of life. Douche nozzles around the fucking the Americas are going to be like, nobody gets anything for free if you don't work your ass off to believe it. No, fuck you. I don't want to kill kids. I want kids to live. I don't care if it gets for free. If children have to if parents with multiple children or a lot of children have to or are using resources that we give them where they're getting free stuff, like free lunches at school or free this at this place or that place or whatever, because of struggling underprivileged children and or children that live in poverty. Give all of the stuff to all of them. Why do you not want to help people? It's not the kids' fault that their parents are junkies or drug addicts and or they don't have enough education to get a better job. And most of them are working 5 jobs anyways to support the kids. So it's not the fucking parents and or kids' fault most of the time. Yes, are there lazy people that fucking sit around and are junkies and they try to sponge off the government? Yes, but is that a mass majority of the people that are doing this? No, fucking hell no. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. So here's how this works.
My name is Arturo Vittori, and I'm an architect designer.
And you're amazing.
Over the last 3 years, we have been working on a project called Warka Water. Warka Water is a philosophy that is looking at the environment and different possibilities to collect.
And why would you not do this if you were an engineer trying to help people not die? I mean, literally, like, it's so crazy that people are like, oh, I don't want people getting free blah 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 off of things and stuff. No, I want people to live. I don't give a flying fuck if they are scamming the system. Let them live anyways. I don't give a fuck. I will pay $50 more a year in taxes to make sure that there's no kid that goes starving. I don't care about their parents, but if we can make sure that we're not causing children to die from dehydration and starvation, I'm fucking down to help whatever. So why not put these fucking everywhere? Dude, if we put these in the middle of Chicago and let every fucking person that lives in that community pull out fucking clean water to use however they want. Why the fuck are we not doing that too, you dumb cunts? Okay, anyways, I'm done.
And harvest water
Venting.
in a sustainable way.
Look at how amazing this is.
The idea of the project came out from visiting a small village called Dorzel in Ethiopia and realizing these incredible issues, seeing children and women walking for kilometers and kilometers every day.
And the resources they're pulling the water out of, like these streams, rivers, and ponds and lakes, they're usually being poisoned by corporations around them. They're usually American corporations. So they're mining gold, they're mining mercury, they're mining these heavy metals out of the mines, right? And then their runoff by using that or getting those out of there is these water resources. And what happens is when they flush these things, then all that water goes downstream down to the village, and now all these people are getting fucking lead poisoning or other poisoning. If instead of this lovely lady, instead of her and her children and or all of her friends, instead of them going to this stupid little itty bitty stream to go get fucking contaminated water that they have to still filter out, if they could just right next to their village, right in the middle of their village, have a water purifying resource that is the 50-foot bamboo water tower. Now her and her loved ones get to have an amazing resource of clean water. And then instead of her spending 6 hours a day filling up this little fucking thing and putting it in this jar and then walking up and down the trail miles away to get water or to get a certain resource, now it can be inside their village. And now she can spend her time with her kids and other family members doing more important things, like making sure that everybody has a bedding, that everybody has clothing, that if somebody rips something, that they can get their clothes fixed. Or they can be making awesome dishes out of delicacies that they can find around, instead of her spending her time doing nothing other than poisoning her family and the community through these fucking streams. Now there's fucking a way for there to be a cohesive way for all this to be proper. Yes, I wish we could get rid of the fucking mining companies and these governments and countries expelling resources out of the land to make money. But unfortunately, that is part of how governments make money in some of these countries. But if she doesn't have to go there and kill her kids from getting all this stuff out of here, now we're fucking having a better society. Now she can spend more time thinking about writing poems or writing a book or actually teaching children how to, like, now we can have more fucking schools, or she could become a teacher or something that she wanted to be in her life, instead of saying, fuck, I gotta spend 12 hours a day getting fucking poison to give to my children. Okay, let's
in order to bring some water home.
I know, I keep fucking
Like water is represented now by a tower that is going up to the sky to collect moisture from the air, and to bring it down by gravity to the people. We have a holding structure.
That's the bit. I'm gonna say that's the biggest open air vagina I ever seen that collects moisture. Okay, let's go.
Which is made, in this case, out of bamboo. There is an inner mesh that is harvesting and collecting the water by condensation. And then there is a big funnel, and then a reservoir that is containing.
Why should, even for the rich kids, why should there not be free school lunches for everyone? Like, does your mom need to make you a fucking a honey and peanut butter sandwich every time? Or what would be even better is if just everybody's collectively putting money into all of these things, and they should be able to all share and get that. That should be the thing. And getting breakfast and lunch should be an option that we should be putting into the system to make sure that everybody gets it. Because unfortunately, in the Americas, we are fucked all low income people. So it shouldn't motherfucking be a thing where everybody should be able to at least, at the most, get a free of school lunch. We haven't done this yet, but we have barely talked about this, but like 40% of children going to school do not have 3-course meals or 3 meals a day. Part of the way they do get their nutrients is through a school lunch. So that is a horrible thing. And I'm not blaming the parents, I'm blaming the social systems that we live in the government. And thank you, Skids. I believe there should be a way for every child to get a free breakfast and lunch going into school. And if I have to pay $100 more a year to add to make sure that happens, because if everybody in the Americas did that, we should be able to make sure that every child doesn't go hungry. And now they already took away, like in Colorado, they took away our food benefits. Like, I know I don't need that, and the only reason I got food benefits was because I was trying to feed fucking that lady and her kids, and I was trying to get her kids back and blah, 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 yakety schmackety, and other things. I still will put money into, and you can't learn if you don't have enough nutrients for your brain to work. If your brain's not working because you're just being starved or you're dehydrated, then you can't fucking learn. You need enough protein, you need enough sugars, you need enough things and stuff that to make that work. And why are we not helping that? The Americas should be the number one propagator of us helping our children and our education system, and we are not the top of that, and which is weird. But supposedly we're the number one of something and things and stuff, but we're not, and we need to like get back on top. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. And you can sit here for a year and a half. So anyways, so what they do is they have this clay pot that is under this whole canopy like parachute thingy with it being held up by bamboo structure. And that's the way that makes this the most cohesive. This is bamboo structure, which costs $200 for them to build the structure out of bamboo. It costs another $20 for them to use the parachute like material they use to cause the funnel. And then it is a clay pot. I was going to say it's terracotta pot, I believe, that they put in. And that's a $20 pot. Or let's just say $100 pot. Fuck it. So for $300, $400, we can technically make something that any village, town, or place in the world technically can do this. I think honestly, the reason why this works the best in Africa is because of the heat and stuff, the environment that it's in. But I think we could do this around the world. The only problem with certain places is too much wind, and that would be a place where you would have to do this in a different way, maybe, or another form. But if we could just give this to every village in a place that's like Africa, then we could just feed everybody or make sure that there's not people being dehydrated. And that would be fucking amazing. I don't understand why this world doesn't want to do this. Like, empathy is so weird, and You fucking humans. So let's get a little bit further into this, and then I think we have one?
The water. Each tower is capable to provide the community with 100 liters of water every day.
Hello.
Hey Amber, how are you doing?
I just got home from work and saw Discord messages.
So we're talking about bamboo water towers that they're installing or putting into African villages to help them get 100 gallons of water. Wait, let me reread this because I don't want. So 25 gallons a day of clean water they can get out of these structures. So small villages now can get free water, which is amazing. And it's clean water instead of getting them out of the river streams and other contaminated places where people are over mining and stuff. So, okay, here we go. We're going to do one shot right now and we'll go from there, Skids. Okay. So let's blow in a little bit more of this.
Okay. And this water is potable. The idea is to have a structure that's simple to construct on site. The entire tower is very light. It's
very
almost
light.
80 kilograms and it's
80
12 meters high.
kilograms.
So that was the big challenge, how to make it possible to build without scaffolding, without machinery, only by constructing by hand.
And that's
But
why
in
they
order
use
to achieve
bamboo.
this, the real technology and difficulty has been in the design part. So for me, the cutting edge technology in the project is in the software. The design is basically parametric. Once we have designed the shape, we can improve it, implement it very easily without redesigning it again. So in a few seconds, we are already another option. An important part of the project is the idea that it's an open source concept. The local community will be trained how to make it, and they will be free to repeat it as much as they like.
Exactly. It's open source, which I mean, that does mean a thing, but it doesn't mean a thing. You know what I'm saying? It just means that the technology is free for them to use, and they can use it in any way, shape, or form they want to. So if they want to change the dynamics of it, or they want to change the size or whatever, there's nobody refraining them from using that technology, and they own that technology themselves. And they can work on it in any way, shape, or form with it, and nobody can make money off of them using it as well. And that's what they're talking about. Did we talk about the home cooling gel? No, that's the next thing, right?
Could be.
That's the last thing. Correct? Or did we already go over that? I don't know. I am kind of half sheets to the wind or 69 sheets to the wind. And I'm sure Ollie Min is as well. Did we have one more subject?
I just got here. I don't know.
No, I know. That's why we're asking the side of my chats real quick. We did not go over the cooling gel, the home cooling gel.
No,
right?
no, we didn't do that one yet.
Okay.
I just couldn't remember the name of it.
Okay, so wait. I thought we went over the home cooling gel because I was like, instead of using, no, we totally went over that one. Yep, I think we're done because the home cooling gel was the way to cool down the home by using this without expelling blah 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 yakety. Yeah, we did. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jasper. So I think that's everything. Did we go over all the subjects, Jasper? I'm sorry that you just got here, Ember, but that's the way the world blows.
Yeah.
Late to the party.
I'm so
with only two of us here, it didn't get interrupted nearly as many times.
Yeah.
There's a formula for that. In fact, it's
exactly. And I'm so exhausted from getting everything ready for this weekend's motorcycle show and performing all weekend long. So Saturday, I was at the venue from 3:30 till midnight 30, and then Sunday I was at the event from 3 o'clock till 9:30. And I was the host MC and blah blah blah, and so I had to be involved in running around the whole time and making sure that things were going right. I did not want to be in charge as much as I was put in, but that's okay. So this weekend we're doing the Colorado Motorcycle Expo in Denver. So I'll be doing that Saturday and Sunday. So I will be disposed. And then Monday we're not doing anything. And Tuesday is going to be turned into Crazy Shite Tuesdays now, because I have so many events I'm doing that Monday is not going to be a thing for a couple months. So Crazy Shite will be Tuesday, Drunk News will be Wednesday, and we're almost just at Crackpot Conspiracies being Thursdays. But I do want to add in all the other fun stuff that we do in betweens, but we'll figure that out later. So before I like fall over and pass out, because I have not eaten today and have been working all day, we're gonna begin to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So let's just see. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna try to open up another tab, and we're gonna get out of here with some funny thing. Or if there's anything that anybody would like to say before I get out of here, Ember, go ahead.
Unbox Politics on the Bin podcast. Check it out. Go ahead, Ember.
Usual. Like, share, subscribe. Use that share button. Everybody neglects the damn share button. Show people who might enjoy this content.
Yeah, definitely. Please, please do that.
This is fun content. I love being on Slim Show.
I found this channel because Al Trucker used the share button, so it works.
Yeah.
It works. Totes. Okay, so do you want to go over fuck it. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if they're gonna let us use this, but fuck it. We're gonna use it anyways. And I can just cut it out tomorrow, even though normally nobody watches our dumbass shit after. And then fucking god damn it, you fucking Skits, we love you so much. You are so amazing and you help out so many channels and do
great
things for us that we love you. And like I said, for July 2nd, when we all meet up together, I'm totally having sex with you. With your consent. Anyways, let's watch this. If you don't know this, Mama, Skits, and me have the same birthday, literally. So it's hilarious. Okay, so here we blow. Let's go with this. You're welcome, everybody. I love you all. And we'll see you next time, which is tomorrow, for Crackpot Conspiracies. You're trying to shave your left ball. I'll tell you how to do that. I always do this. I always play a song that I shouldn't play, and then I get demonetized, and then I have to delete it the next day. And
is this somebody's song? This looks pretty high quality, yeah.
Yeah.
Just this.
It's 93 pence, please.
Sure.
Pence? Oh, there must be in
I'm actually in a
England.
band. We've got a gig tonight. You should come.
Oh yeah, what band?
Do you not know? It's Scotty and the Soft Boys.
Oh,
We're playing live at the county hall.
You're 20p short.
Okay. You know, all that lipstick. I think you look much better without it. See you tonight.
Don't tell a woman that.
When I think about what you've become, I
This is what I think of whenever I meet a flat earther. I feel sorry for your mom. I don't want you. I need you to forget me. Yeah, I loved you. That was crazy. 'Cause you just don't motivate me. Bam, 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 bam. You said that you're trying your best. Why is this such a fucking mess? You're always so full of it. Yeah, why don't you just suck my dick? Let's go down this fucking town. I know it's time to go. And when you get in place, put a mayonnaise. You know it's time to go. I get up. I give up on you now. I don't want you. I don't want me. I need you to forget me. Yeah, I loved you. That was crazy. 'Cause you just don't motivate me. All right, if you've never heard of Wet Leg, go look them up. They're amazing. They have so many fucking funny songs, and you should check them out. We played a couple of their songs on this stream before. So, okay, thank you very much. I need to actually eat food today eventually, and stuff and things. So we'll see you. Tomorrow is crazy conspiracies, or the conspiracy crazy stuff, and I have a handful of insane conspiracies that you've never heard of before. So crackpot conspiracies tomorrow, and we're gonna go over that, and then we're gonna move crazy shite to Tuesday, and then Wednesday's drunk news report like always, and then we're going to do flatter the dunces Thursday next week. So it's going to be flatter dunces and crackpot conspiracies that we're going to go through. Once things start slowing down, we will do Mondays and more weekend stuff. Once I am not doing so many shows, but I have 5 events coming up in the next 3 months. So most likely I will be. Yes, thank you. I will be disposed of every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Mondays I take the day off because I need to lay in bed after getting stapled, hanging weights for my piercings, and swallowing multiple swords and all of those things and stuff. So it's okay. It's okay. Next time you can totally come inside of us, there, Deep State Station. All right. Everybody, thank you very much. We're going to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible because I have to use the loo and I need to eat food before I pass out from a lack of natural sugars. Not just sugars, but you all know if you know what I'm saying. So anyways, everybody say bye.
Bye.